Hello guys, welcome to the channel. If you are, sorry, screechy. If you are in 25% of the world, or a quarter, you're in lockdown / quarantine. Here in the UK, we are in lockdown. If you go outside, apparently the police can fine you if you're out more than once a day, if you're not going for essentials, or if you're in crowds of more than 2 people. That's what it is here. Here on me and James went to the park, 2 people, and we stayed away from everyone, and we seen old people, and there was 3 of them. Shame on them. Anyway, we'll get on to the video. So, I am trying to put up more dyslexia and dyspraxia videos because you guys seem to like those, but I'm also not great at always coming up with something to put in these videos. Like it's fun and I enjoy doing them, but I don't seem to have the flow of stuff at the moment, which is why they're not up more consistently. I'm going to try and improve that over time, obviously, but please bear with me as I try and think of things that you guys would actually be interested in watching. If you have any ideas of what you would enjoy watching, let me know below, because I can just put up a video then. If you say like, oh, I think it'd be interesting to know if you know anyone that's dyslexic and how it affects them. I can do a video about that. I've never thought about that, so if you actually like the idea of that, let me know and I can look into it. Yeah, stop from my hair behind my ears. Yes, let's get into the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, obviously. Oh, and because we are in quarantine and I'm bored at home, there should be a video up on Sunday as well of my vlog of my first week in quarantine. Yes, let's get it. Oh, I'm not wearing any makeup either. We'll address that because, as I said, I've not gone anywhere, so I didn't feel that I needed to put makeup on this morning, and that I then didn't want to put makeup on now at 5 o'clock because of it, you know. So I thought, give my face a break. Might even put a face mask on, who knows. We'll get into the video because I am blabbing. Okay, so this is how many? 4. I don't know why I've dropped down to 4 recently, but 4 dyslexic things that I have, dyslexic or dyspraxic things that I do in my personal life. Let's get into them. This one is one of my least favourite ones. I can think a word, I can think che, and the moment I go to say it, I'll say couch. And I'm like, nope, that's not the word. Normally they're not so quite linked, but they're similar words. I cannot think of any particular right now, coincidentally. So I have 2 people that I work with in work and they have similar names, and I always say the wrong person, always, without fail. And my manager's like, did you mean this person? I'm like, no, the other one. It's really frustrating. I don't know if I mentioned this, but when I went for my dyslexic test, he realised that when I'm reading, like basically there was a sentence about someone living in a penthouse, but I instantly just said he lives in an apartment, and I didn't realise that I'd said the word wrong, and he said obviously my brain somehow registered the word and decided to reword it for me, which makes sense now that now that I'm thinking about other things. You realise that you're doing it, but it's very weird. Don't understand why that happens. If you have any of these, or if you have anything that I haven't mentioned on the list, by the way, put them in the comments below because we can always talk about them. I love doing that. A couple of people have commented, let me know their traits. It's always fun. It's always nice to connect to someone and just actually talk about it, and people understand and not just be like, what? That doesn't make sense. Literally once I said to someone, I could think a number in my head, but when I say it, someone's going to think 7. I don't know why I come out with that. 7. Monica's, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I can think 7, but the moment I go to say 7, it comes out 4. And an old friend of mine literally once said, that's not possible, you're lying, that doesn't happen. I was like, no, seriously, that's what happens. He's like, no, that isn't what happens. I was like, oh, okay, then I just thought that was fun to make up. Yeah, really rambly on that first one. Let's continue. I wrote down, so when I was writing these, I've actually wrote down the sentence that kept happening in my head. The sentence says, when can babies have sugar? And I kept saying, when can vegans? I could not get the word babies out of my mouth. I literally just kept saying, when can vegans? And I was like, no. When can vegans? No. When can babies. Each year. It took me so long. I was lucky that it was not around too many people. So another one. I keep forgetting tasks I know I've mentioned. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned all these before. Sorry if I'm just repeating myself. And you're like, well, why are you just repeating yourself? Because I've said it twice now. I previously learned how to tie my shoes as a child. Like, you do one loop and then you spin around and you pull. And then one day, I didn't change my shoes. It was literally just one day I forgot how to do that. And everyone is adamant that I must have had Velcro shoes, which is why I forgot how to do it. And I was like, no. I'd had the same shoes. I can remember the shoelaces with a nice worn-in colour on them, trying to tie them, and instantly just sitting down the next morning and not remembering how to do it. I still to this day don't know how to do the one loop and then you spin around. I don't know where you pull to make that work. Instead, I just do bunny ear, spin. Yeah. There was the one that was happening the other day. Oh, the other day I kept forgetting that I needed to put my car into neutral before taking my foot off the clutch. I drive a manual car. I think they're called stick in America. And basically I just kept forgetting that I couldn't be in first when I took my foot off of the clutch, off the clutch. Oh, they said stall. But I did it like for a week. I just kept forgetting that. Ringing in. I've got out of the habit now, thank God. But still, it's quite annoying. Number 3 is holding a pen. I suggest me that you'll just be holding a pen right in, and then it just feels weird. And you like move it, and you're like, this doesn't feel like how you hold a pen, and you just forget how to hold a pen. Kind of comes into the same category, but this is a very specific one that I do more often than everything else. I always forget how to hold a pen. And if I've had nails like this long for a while, if I kept them really short, that messes up how I hold a pen as well. And then if I was like to put false nails on from when they were short to make them long, that really messes up how I hold a pen. And I can't figure out how to do it. Who knew that those would be factors? But yeah, nails affect how I hold a pen. And the last one, which should have explained first really, is I'm really bad at explaining things, which is probably why when I said these you're like, I don't get what she's on about. Hopefully you get some of them and you can relate. But yeah, even though I know how to do things, I'm really bad at saying how to do it or why I'm doing it or giving more detail than you just do this, this and this and it's done. So yeah, that's one of my dyspraxic dilemmas. Yeah, that's it. That's my video. It's quite short. I'm sorry. As I said though, there should hopefully be up another video on Sunday of my week in quarantine. I do have a cough at the moment. Not like a bad one. But you can see the coronavirus cough is a dry one. Mine is not dry. Mine's quite the opposite. I won't say much more on that because it's gross. But yeah, so I don't have coronavirus, but I am. My cold is going. If I'd filmed this video last week, which is what I was meant to do, you would have all heard me sounding like this. So I just thought I'd give her a miss and film it today instead. Yeah, so that's the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to see more about my life, check out Sunday's video. Oh, and check out my Instagram if you can. Yeah, goodbye guys. See you next week.